Intelligence, imagination, and knowledge are essential resources, but only effectiveness converts them into results. By themselves, they only set limits to what can be attained. There is more to achieving goals than intellectual capability. In The Effective Executive, Peter F. Drucker teaches us how to master the skill of effectiveness, an essential skill for an executive to develop. An executive is someone who gets things done, a leader. Developing leadership skills is useful whether you head a large organization or only manage yourself. Effectiveness is getting the right things done, not wasting time on things that are not working. There is no correlation between intelligence, creativity, or personality traits with the ability to be effective. We are not naturally effective, it is a learned skill.
Insight number 2, crisis generates pressure, not priorities. If the pressures rather than the executive are allowed to make the decision, the important tasks will predictably be sacrificed. Typically, there will be no time for the most time-consuming part of any task, the conversion of decision into action. Success comes from getting things done, not from having a great plan. Without action all the time, effort and resources that went into the plan are for nothing. Often yesterday's crisis imposes on our priorities, and we postpone today's work, which means we will not get the results we want tomorrow. When we let pressure from a crisis divert our concentration from our priorities, they become posteriorities. When we abandon a project, we might not begin again because the time of relevance has passed. Crisis generates pressure that is immediate, urgent, visible, and focused in the past. Often crisis is internal, within an organization or individual. It is not observable from the outside and often not in touch with reality. It overshadows reality where the results happen, where things are relevant, and where the opportunity for the future is. Successes come from not letting crisis control and distort our priorities. The new year is approaching, and it is traditionally a time to set goals and priorities. Drucker talks about deciding to do something or deciding not to, but never making a half decision. When we decide to do something, we do it in spite of the inevitable crisis that begs for our attention. Decide there is never a better time to take action and make consistent progress. The competition will never disappear. We do not need to wait for a new idea to cash in on. There are many unique ways to approach old ideas for better results. We can take advantage of the strengths and resources we already have. Decide not to give in to fear. Decide to concentrate our time, effort, and resources on pursuits we know have value. When we know we have a valuable goal, it is easier to communicate it to others. When everyone's goals are in line, the synergy of the team generates more value and better results than any one of the individuals is capable of alone. If you work alone, create an alliance of supporters who share your vision. They are your team. Most importantly, decide to take action and concentrate your effort on your goal.